Good morning, world. It's Carpo here, and getting ready to start work. And before that, I'd like to make this little funny video here. It's funny to me anyway. You know, anytime you expose yourself to controversial topics, you're bound to attract controversial people and controversy. And I've never been one to just keep my mouth shut. You know, I've always been the kind of person who speaks my mind. I always believe that truth should be shown wherever it can be, and I've converted my my dedication to the word knowledge to my dedication to the word, well, you can call it knowledge if you want, but I choose to call it information now, because we're informing ourselves into how to be better people as best we can. And sometimes we're going to conflict with other people's ideas, other people's opinions, and we're not always going to have the same view on stuff. And I think that's what makes being human, you know, part of what makes being human so fantastic, is that since we don't agree on everything, it allows us to be individuals. Now, but by being an individual, you're bound to attract attention, you're bound to attract harassment, and you know, even hundreds and thousands of years ago, people who spoke about things that they felt as true information, they were persecuted and harassed and burned and tortured. And today, now that we can speak out without fear of being burned or tortured, I think that it's important that we do. It's imperative that we do. So many of the ideas that people don't talk about anymore have been suppressed because people are afraid of what kind of things it brings. And I'll give you a couple examples. I've been harassed lately by a couple different people. I've had two people accuse me of being an agent, well, more than two, I think, but an agent. I had one guy accuse me of being a moon agent. A moon agent. Because he had a video saying that the moon was a hologram, and I was explaining why I thought it wasn't. Instantly, I was attacked as a moon agent. But that was me on somebody else's video, so I can understand that. I can expect that. You know, if I'm seeking out someone else's work, and then I'm posting my opinion on their work, they're welcome to call me whatever they want, and they're welcome to assume what they want, and that's their choice. So I had another person recently attack a different comment I had on one page, and they said that I was they called me an agent. I said, could you be more specific? What are you talking about, an agent? And, you know, what, an Illuminati agent, religious agent, military agent, government agent? No, I'm a Saturn agent. So it seems like I have some very celestial associations with me. I'm a moon agent and I'm a Saturn agent. I think that's great. I'm also an agent of a moon on Saturn. Sometimes it can be like it's just exhausting, you know, the things that people believe. But then I have no right to tell them not to believe that. I know that there are agents out there, but you can't call everyone who has an opinion on things an agent. You can't assume everyone is paid. An agent would be paid, would be a person who's paid to do this or influenced to do this for the benefit of their group. I have no group. I'm an individual. Everything I talk about goes through my mind. It's not processed through other people or reciting old information. Oh, one other one is I had one of my fanatical Christian subs who doesn't, he just kind of sneaks around. He doesn't really say anything, but he'll actually send out emails and messages to my subscribers to tell them that I'm a fraud, or I don't know what he says in them, but I've had people come and send me private messages saying, hey, this guy's attacking me, you know, he's a lunatic, and this guy's a Christian. He claims to be a Christian, but some of the people he talks to about me are Christians as well, and they come and tell me, hey, I'm a Christian, and I don't necessarily agree with everything you say, but this guy is a bad example for Christians. He accused me of creating a false account. One of my subs, I can't remember his name, Corey something. He comments now and again, but there it slipped out. The guy that I was talking about, he decides to make comments to him as if it's me. He believes that it's me. He believes that I would go to the trouble to create a completely fake account and then use that account to post all these likes and dislikes and go to all these videos under a pseudonym just so I can go to my own videos with that person to say, hey, you have some good points, because it's a Christian that agreed with some of the points. I find that fascinating. That's like a delusional state that a person acquires after thinking by themselves for too long, or in their own way of thinking for too long. And it's sad. It is sad. You know, I don't like seeing people. I don't know if the person's doing it just to irritate me, because it doesn't work. It's obvious that I wouldn't create a fake account just so I could boost myself up. But then again, I'm sure that there are people that are and do that. And so it makes me wonder. It's like some of the things that people have accused me of, I wonder, are they the kind of person who would do that? Because I wouldn't even think to do that. You know, I would never even think to start another account to try to boost my opinions up. That's just a waste of my time. I mean, it's hard enough to find time to make videos, which is why I do it in the morning, and then I answer my, comments and stuff, but to actually go to the trouble to have a totally separate life, it shows to me that there are people out there that would go to that extent, that would be the snake in the grass, that would sneak around and do conniving, sneaky little things. And to me, I think that that's it's very shameful, to do that kind of stuff. Because if you don't agree with someone, that's fine. But if you want to vocalize your disagreement, that's fine too. But if you want to sneak around and pretend, I mean, this guy makes comments. He'll make all these comments on my video, but then he pulls them all right away. It's like, well, how much weight is behind your words if you can't even leave them posted? And I've had the same problem with these other folks who claim I'm an agent. They come and go. I see them as very unthreatening, very small people with very small minds who think that they know something that others don't, that think that they have this utter, understanding of the truths of the world, and nobody else does. And that anyone else who has a countering opinion that sounds valid must be an agent. So I'll be an agent, if that's what it takes. In fact, God, I wish I did get paid for this. I think that... No, actually, I'm kidding. That would totally destroy my whole point in doing videos here. The minute you start getting paid for your work, it becomes work. And as a musician, I highly understand that. I always like to play music, play in bands, play shows. I never had any intention of getting paid for it, because I know that once you do that, you're forced to come up with information and ideas. But, I'm honored. If people think that I'm an agent, then they must feel threatened for some reason or another, which is sad, because I don't go around directly attacking other people's videos. It's something I do not do, and it's something that I find to be reprehensible. It's not right. If you go to a news channel or something, that's one thing, you voice your opinion. But if it's just one person making videos, I'm not going to go to a Christian's channel where all they talk about is Christ and tell them they're wrong. Nor am I going to sit and monitor them until they say something that I don't agree with and then be sneaky about it. But, that's because I'm very comfortable with who I am and what I believe, and I don't need other people's opinions influencing who I am. I can develop my own information, and I just wish more folks would see that. But most people know I'm not an agent, so it's all good. Beautiful day out. I better get to work before I end up sitting here all day. Peace.